right, day three. Day three of the chairs. We're at we're at the end of the third week of the preliminary. So if you've kept up, you've actually done you've done 3 weeks of push-ups. So 121 times 3 is 363 push-ups in 3 weeks. If you've kept up and you've been doing the leveling with us, you've done 363 push-ups. I think you should stop and give yourself a round of applause for that. Well, once you're done with this day 3 of the chair week, you would have done 363 push-ups. So up to this point, I don't know, 363 minus 48, whatever that is, or 48. So, all right, so we're gonna start with warm-ups, get our third day of chair week going. So legless, let's lift them high, all right? Get them going, keep it going. Get that blood flowing, get moving, all right? These are funny, like double taps. It's just so weird. And always keep your balance, right? Do the same thing on each side as many times as you do. Pardon me, that was a burp from a soda, a diet soda. All right, so let's keep warming up. Move our arms backwards. So I'm doing a lot more than 5. My back has been pretty tense recently, so I'm going forward. You sleep weird on your back, so keep stretching or keep get things to warm up. Move your body around. We're in this preliminary phase, so do what feels right. I think if we want to get extreme, and you want to really go crazy, you'll find all the best ways to discipline yourself to get movement, to go pro, to do whatever you want to do, just to get in the best shape of your life, to look as good as you want to look. It's fine. I'm pretty much against the concept of body shaming. Now, saying that, I know I'm a big boy. I know I got a belly. I know I'm a little, my body fat percentage is higher than I want it to be. I think everybody needs to feel comfortable in their skin no matter what, right? You can always look at yourself and look at what you want to improve without having to feel ashamed of that, okay? You don't have to feel down for, not looking like a guy in GQ or not looking like, a superhero in a superhero movie. My whole life I've watched superhero things. And I never, I'm going to do an arm stretch. There was a point where I started to look kind of like a superhero. I had a pretty good body, 20 years ago. But what 20-year-old didn't have? A pretty decent body, or wasn't able to achieve it within a freaking month of working out. So, sit at a desk for 20 years, see how it goes. But that's the good thing about this workout is you can do it anywhere. You can do it at home, you can do it in a hotel, you can do it on vacation, you can do it on holiday, during the holidays. You can do them anywhere. You can watch it, as long as you have your phone, bring your book, follow along, that's it. And you can mark your book. If you forgot your book and you have your phone, you'll be able to see what videos you followed along with. If you did great, and you know that you followed every single thing exactly, you can get home and mark your book up after a vacation or short time. But this is something you can do as long as you have access to the internet, or as long as you have your book. You don't even need to watch the videos. I encourage you to. It's a good way to help yourself keep stable, keep accountable on it. But at the same time, if you just have the book with you and you have no internet access for whatever reason, if you're out in the middle of the ocean on a yacht because you have a really great life, I don't know why you just wouldn't have a personal trainer anyway. But if you have the book and no internet access or satellite internet, But anyway, point being that yes, you could just do these alone in the book. But yeah, I think it's great to do the book together. Keeps me moving forward, and that's kind of why I'm making these videos, because I think it can help somebody say I'm keeping up with this pace or keeping at this pace. So without any more talking, without further ado, we'll get started on our first set of the day 3 of the chair workout week. All right. All right. So you got your chart set up with you. We did the warm up, set 1 of day 3, or set 1 of day 3 of week 3. Actually, is 7. Yeah, so our sets are 5 sets. We have 7, 12, 7, 7, 15. And then we're going to be complete with week 3. That puts you at 363 push-ups. Awesome. Okay, so we're getting there, guys. Let's start. I feel like I'm moving slow today. Like I said before, we don't always get to have the best days always, but we try. We try it with our good days to have. All right. So let's try to get this chair. Whew. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good thing about those chairs is if your head hits the end there, you know you've gone as far as you can go. You know, could be limiting, could be a good signal. Doesn't take long. I mean, I'm a tall guy though, so I don't really know what the. Maybe if you're under 6'2", it doesn't affect you. All right, mark it in your book. All right, these rests are good. You know, we don't always want them to be too long, but they're a good time to hydrate. I usually just fill those with water. That was a mixture of water and ice, or that was a mixture of a different drink and ice. It had melted, so now it's just a watered down other drink, which I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say brand or anything because, you know, people are weird these days. All right, so our second set is going to be 12. 12 on the chair level. We're going to be good to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so my chair wasn't fully stable there. If you notice, it kind of took a jump back. I had to just readjust my hands. That kind of thing can happen. Just keep going, go with it. Obviously, if the chair breaks and you fall, maybe stop, start over. Make sure you don't have to go to the doctor or the emergency room. But let's see. Let me probably put something down on the floor so it doesn't actually move as much. This could be a little more wobbly. So what was that? 12. 12. So set 3. 7 push-ups. Set 3, 7 push-ups. Right? If you have the goal, if you have something planned out, it's really easy to achieve your goal. That's why I like the book. That's why I like even having a workout routine book. They have these all over Amazon types of workout routine books. I think they're all really great. You know, I have a link to this book below because it's what the program doing is based off of. So I think it's really good to get that book. But yeah, so I follow along with the with that, and that's just how I do this, and it makes the goal easy. So set 3, we're at 7. We'll get there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. See? And if you do it with the video, it kind of helps motivate you probably. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about the music. I just kind of put some music on the background here with the editing equipment I have. So, you know, as we move along, I'm learning how to do the video editing, doing all this stuff. Maybe I'll make the best videos for you, you know, eventually. Right now, this is just something that I felt the need to do to make sure that people in the same situation as me probably gained a little more pounds over COVID than they wanted. Probably wanted to challenge themselves. This is a new type of workout routine. That's what this is for me. So this is just something I wanted to do. Maybe it'll help somebody else. And if it does, that's awesome. And because this is a book that kind of inspired me to do it. So the link's below, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. So let's see, set 4. What's set 4? And that's 7. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So remember, breathe in on your way down, breathe out on your way up. Try your best to pay attention to the breathing. Sometimes I count at a funny rhythm, and I'm like breathing out while counting while breathing in. It's very confusing. It sounds confusing for a reason. It's because I'm sometimes confused on how I'm breathing or how I'm counting while I'm breathing. So it's just a funny thing that we do. So as we're almost to this 5th set, puts us at our 5th set's gonna be 15 of these. All right. So I hope the chair week for me is just funny just because I have comfortable spots to do it. Like I said, if you have a good set of stairs to do it on, pick like 3 stairs up, 4 stairs up, whatever is just below, you know, the table level when we're leveling down from wall, table to chair to the knees, right? So find that in between level and hit it. As long as it's comfortable, you know. If your wrists start hurting when you do it, you try to find something where you can change the direction. Sometimes for me, this can hurt my wrists, so sometimes I'll just do knuckles down, which I think would be hard to do on a chair, or at least at the angle that we're doing it at the chair guard. But also you'll see me grab onto the side of it for that reason. Sometimes it's easier for my wrists. You know, a lot of keyboard typing, a lot of piano playing, a lot of guitar playing. My wrists have had a lot of action over the years. Okay, on that note, let's go to set 5. Can't wait for my wife to watch that one day. That'll be good. All right, we're gonna do 15, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That last one got a little hard, sorry. Like I said, my wrists have had a lot of action. Sometimes they get a little tight, so changing, if you gotta just change up your position like you saw me do already a couple times in this video. I've had a couple little hiccups there. It's okay. It doesn't mean you failed. It doesn't mean you just keep trying to power through, get through it. Just don't injure yourself. You have to take a quick, couple seconds to readjust and do it. So that is set 5. That was 15 push-ups on the chair level. That puts us at the end of week 3. That puts us at 363 push-ups for the last 3 weeks. And now we get to stretch. So let me do chair stretches again. I like having chairs. It's nice. The only thing that's the unflattering angle of the camera, I'm sure, is pretty weird. So, but I don't want to have to get up and adjust the camera and do all that right now. Just don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. So let's just get our next movie. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you can do all these in the chair. These are just the upper body things. So It's a very good thing. Just keep, you let that blood flow out, let it flow in, stretch, loosen your muscles, put your arm up, pull it over. Oh man, that feels so good. Just let it rest. Put your arm up and pull it over. And in the chair, as long as you keep your balance a little bit, you don't have to balance as much like stand up, but you kind of get to lean into your stretch more, right? So I have a pole behind me. So what I can do where I'm at is I can actually put my arm there and I can just put my arm straight back and just twist a little bit. And I can stretch across here, right? Stretch, get my arm. So your shoulders and your triceps, triceps are the back of your arm, and your pecs are your primary muscles that get worked out during the push-up. All right. You have a bunch of other muscles that are being utilized, like core, just to keep your core tight. It's like planks, right? I used to be able to do. I was doing 150 ab exercises a day for a while. Even as a power lifter, and the big belly power lifters like myself, and I could plank for 5 minutes straight without having a problem, and it shocked a lot of people. But key is I still try to keep stretching, I still try to keep going. I think genetics has a big part to do with things, but also we can always beat genetics. Just claiming genetics can be a lazy thing. I think having genetics as an excuse for the way you look is one thing, but I've been all over the place throughout my life because of my genetics. But I know that there have been times where I've been able to beat it, and there are times where I haven't. So there are times where now I have to take medication and make me gain more weight. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try, okay? So doesn't mean I'm not going to try to beat it. But yeah, there we go. So let's see, what do we do? We got arms, okay. We'll just do the back stretch, right? So we'll do the seated back stretch. Put your arms up. I like to put my arms up because I like to just use them to dangle. It's when you're seated, they don't dangle as far, so you can hold them up or just let them be loose and let the top of your body just fall, right? So, and you'll feel that if you're sitting like I am and you do that, you'll feel a stretch there, and you'll feel it in your back. Your lower back's really nice. It's a good stretch. So there we go, guys. That's 336 for the last 363 push-ups in the last 3 weeks. Awesome job. I think that's a round of applause. 121 push-ups per week if you were keeping up. That's really great. So next week, at the end of next week, we'll get to nearly 500 push-ups. It adds up. So this is another thing that you can look at on the path to 100. All right, just build that path. Just take your time. Follow the process. Follow the process. Watch the videos. Get the book. Follow the process to that path. We're gonna make it. And we're gonna do it together. All right. Awesome. See you next week.